Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Soup for the Soul Tarot. So I am working on trying to get a better setup here, so I apologize if it looks a little bit messy. But I am actually going to be doing a Cancer Leo reading for this, meaning you could be a Cancer Leo cusp, or maybe you are a Cancer in sidereal and Leo in tropical, okay? In which case this reading would definitely resonate for you. That is my intention. So I'm actually going to get into this reading. All right. So let me shuffle here. And this is going to be for the month of August. For my Cancer Leo cusp, or my Cancers in sidereal and Leos in tropical. All right. Spirit. Ooh, okay. Spirit said, we're not playing any games today. First card out, though, we have the waiting game. Interesting. On the deck, we have victory and success. And again, this could be your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Jupiter, perhaps your Rahu or North Node, or you could just be resonating in this energy. Maybe you're here, if you're live, for a reason. Perhaps you have strong, fourth house placements, fifth house placements, or maybe you clicked on the title because this is what you're going through. For those that are watching this, obviously on YouTube, if you're watching this live, that's obviously not applicable to you. But yeah, if you ever feel like the title resonates with your situation, perhaps you're in that energy and perhaps there is a message there for you. So just keep that in mind. But first card here, we have the waiting game. So in the month of August, I feel like you're just in the stage of planning. That's what I feel like. You're planning for success. So this may be taking more time. Maybe things are seemingly moving at a slower pace, or feeling as if you're kind of dragging your feet or moving slowly through the mud. It may feel as if things are moving by really slowly, but I do feel as if this is because you're really focused on being as detail-oriented as you can, or maybe you are reaching out to different people for their input, for their advice, for their recommendations. It's like you are aiming for success. You're not hastily going about this next step or this next phase in your life, because again, you just feel like you just want to do this once, or you want to aim as accurately or to the best of your ability towards this goal, is something that I'm feeling here. And I do feel like you've worked on this quite a bit already. Like you're just ready for more growth. I think you've set a good foundation for yourself. Maybe it's taking you a while to get where you are today, but you've already developed some kind of foundational skills that can take you to the next level. So that's what you're waiting on. So let's dive into some tarot now and see what else we have. Also, the color brown could be significant for you at this time. Maybe you're are really drawn to earthy colors, or maybe specifically brown. You know, maybe you are wearing a brown outfit today, brown shirt, brown hoodie, I don't know. Doesn't necessarily have to be. All right. Let's see what is going on for those resonating in this energy. All right. The Lovers, they're telling me this is in the upright, so I'm actually going to honor that. So we have the Lovers, the Queen of Swords in the reverse, Gemini energy strong here already. So I feel like you have multiple options, multiple good possibilities or good options ahead of you. And you're indecisive. Maybe it's because you're not really sure which is the best option, or maybe you're not sure which is the right one for you. Maybe they're all good options and you're just like, man, I just really don't know, you know? So yeah, it's like you kind of want it all. Maybe also you're thinking, maybe I should wait a little bit longer because I want an opportunity that encompasses all of these different things, you know? So it's just like, man, if I could pick and choose, you know, from each opportunity or from each path and like package them all into one, this would be perfect, you know? But knowing that maybe you can't do that, or maybe you just have to wait a little longer. I don't know. Maybe it's going to differ based on your individual experiences. But yeah, there's kind of this sense of, I'm not going to lie, there's a sense of like feeling as if you could have it all here. So you're kind of waiting for a sign. So let's see what your guides have to say about this. We have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. They want you to not be so concerned about how other people perceive your judgment on this or your decision on this. You know, for some of you, you could be a little bit ashamed as to why you're drawn more towards or leaning more towards a specific path, or maybe for somebody it's a specific person. Maybe because you're ashamed as to like, you know, maybe these people will laugh at me, maybe these people will think like, you know, that doesn't sound like a good decision, but you know, maybe this is a good decision for you. Maybe this is just what you want. So, yeah, I feel like they just want you to kind of block out distractions, block out the noise around you. Okay. And follow your truth here. Follow your heart here. And in this case, I do feel like head and heart should align. And I feel like because you're considering so many other factors and what other people are thinking, it's really hard for you to do. Yeah, so there's this trouble with listening here to your heart. Okay. What else is happening in the month of August? The moon, Cancerian energy. Confusion, you know, illusions. I'm gonna clarify this a little bit more. Okay. We have the Four of Wands in reverse and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. For some of you, this is a relationship, you know? You may be more concerned, again, about self-image. Or, again, just how you look to other people, how successful you may look. I think you like the validation. It makes you feel good. Makes you feel like you're going in the right direction. If you have things that other people want, you know, you must be doing something right, right? And so I feel like in this case, Spirit is saying, no, that's not actually true. So there needs to be a deeper look at how you're feeling with the Moon card here. Will this path lead to fulfillment? Or will this just lead to somehow feeling dissatisfied and feeling as if you still don't have enough, or feeling like you just need external validation all over again? Because I feel like the goal here is to obtain fulfillment, to be at peace with your decision, to be in alignment, you know, meaning head and heart have to align so you can feel like you're on the right path, that you're doing the right thing for yourself. Not because other people are telling you that you're doing the right thing, but because you internally believe that, you feel that, you know? So yeah, it's stepping away from this rational mind, or, you know, making strictly rational decisions and incorporating the heart. There's also this connection, I feel like, to your roots, your family, your lineage. Okay. Maybe they're also trying to guide you as well, like your ancestors. Your ancestors at this time, or passed down loved ones, maybe trying to guide you in the right direction. And maybe it's also kind of listening to their wisdom. So, what is your karma in this life? Or with where you're headed? We have the Devil in the reverse. Of course. The Page of Pentacles. I'm just going to pick the Ace of Swords. On the deck, we have the Strength in the reverse. Before I read that, I'm actually going to pull another oracle card here. Pull one more from this deck. Here's your karma. Triumphant Success in the reverse. And from this deck. Outside forces, of course. The image of the moon came out in this deck as well, and this says, unknown figures are driving the situation, and you may not be able to control the outcome. The cycle will shift soon, and you will be okay. Okay, so the question here was, what was your karma? So I feel like in the recent past, you've had this realization, this epiphany that you can't go on like this anymore. That you have to make decisions in a different way, and in this case that means incorporating how you feel in order to get into alignment with yourself. And so what is that? We have the Devil in reverse, the Page of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. I feel like your karma here is to for one, fight off these insecurities. I feel like you've had insecurities your whole life. Like you felt like you did not have enough, that you were not enough, that maybe you feel like your knowledge of things is actually very little. And so I feel like that intimidates you, or this new opportunity or this new phase of life is intimidating you. And so your biggest challenge here in August is to not let your fears and self-doubt control you to the point where you don't stand your ground, or you don't invest in this opportunity or take action and nurture this investment. So I feel like that is this biggest hurdle here that you have for yourself. Again, the Devil reverse and the waiting game, this is slow progress, right? This is something that is going to take time. So maybe the skill set that you're developing, in this case, maybe it's making better decisions, or learning how to differentiate between what's good and what's bad, is just going to take a lot of time. So be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. These are growing pains that you are experiencing. So, what is the advice or a card to kind of wrap up this reading? For a lot of you, I do feel like this has to do with your appearance. And maybe what you do in the world. So maybe 10th house. Your 10th house is being affected. Or these are just matters of the 10th house. Also, maybe the first house as well. How you appear to the world. Let's see. I'm only going to pull one card. Okay. And the second card that came out did say fulfillment, which is something that you want deep down. All right. I'm not going to read that card though. I'm going to read this one, and this says denial. Number 14. So I'm going to read this card. And this card says, "Not everything is in reach, my child. Sometimes I must create distance between what you want and when or now, or how, excuse me, you are meant to receive it. Consider the wait for your highest good. You are not meant to achieve what you want right now. Keep the faith, for if you wait and show patience, I will reveal some wondrous things later. This is a gentle warning not to get caught up in your desire to reach your goal too soon. You may choose sour fruit that only looks ripe and juicy. In this case, I alone know when the time is ripe. Patience, my child. Yeah. So for many of you, I do feel like if this is an opportunity, or maybe you're thinking like, man, like I really want the perfect opportunity to manifest something that I'm looking for, has everything I'm looking for. Maybe it's just not the time. You know, we do have these grapes, and then we have this picture of a glass of wine, right? So maybe the time isn't right to harvest these grapes in order to make good wine. You know, it's not the time, it's not the season. It's not the season for harvest. Okay, so this is a period of waiting. So maybe I feel like this is waiting for the fall. Maybe you'll start to see things moving, or maybe the right opportunity, or this epiphany of this is the right one, is going to show up in the fall. Okay, but I will clarify. Is there a time period? Time period, Spirit. The Chariot, Cancer energy, 3 of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, so this is transitioning, 7 of Pentacles. Okay. So this could be when the moon is actually transiting Cancer. Okay. Or possibly even Virgo or Capricorn here. Perhaps Virgo season, or perhaps when the sun is in Virgo. All right. But yeah, it's kind of interesting how I'm incorporating this cusp energy here, because I do feel like this reading is about transition. So yeah. It's not quite yet. So August, you're going to have more delays. I feel like that's, you know, to sort out a lot of the confusion that you have about, you know, I feel like your image and career. And I also feel like love is part of this as well. But it's not quite time for you to know the answer just yet. So that, keep that in mind. Okay, that is the reading. I will be posting this on my YouTube channel, Soup for the Soul Tarot, if you want to check out the link in my bio and check out other services I offer there. Maybe hit the follow button. I'd be appreciative. Maybe like this live as well while you're still here, if you are still here. But thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully we'll see you guys soon. All right, bye guys.